Welcome to Together We Thrive, the podcast where we keep it real about life, love, motherhood, and everything in between. I'm Deasia, and I'm here with my girl Tanisha. Together, we're creating a space where women can laugh, cry, vent, and most importantly, learn and grow together.
Some episodes will be deep, some will be fun, but all of them will be real because life isn't just one thing, and neither is this podcast.
So whether you're thriving or just surviving, grab your coffee, wine, or whatever's getting you through today, and let's get into it. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Together We Thrive.
We are back. No, it's been a minute, but we said we were going to keep showing up regardless, and this is what we're doing. Even if it's a couple breaks in between, we are still here. If you saw last episode, we went to the Black Girl Art Show, and it was a time.
Yes, it was amazing.
We went with the intention of walking around, seeing some art, but also getting to talk to some of the amazing black women that you saw in the video. And that's not even half of the people that we saw at the art show. That's the ones that we had time to stop and talk to and really dive into their craft and what makes them do what they do. So please check out that video.
If you haven't, because it's actually really good. We talked to some amazing people.
And then follow all the artists that were in that video. I know that the Black Girl Art Show is definitely still on tour, going to different cities. So if you go to one, you won't see the same people that we saw, but you will see other amazing black creators. So please, please, please buy your tickets. Go see it. It's worth every penny. It's worth every penny. So go ahead and see that, guys. But this week, we're going to talk about a couple of things that we, together as moms, have found to help us save money. Because right now, everything is going up but the paychecks. Gas is high. Eggs is $7. Milk is $10. It don't make that sense to have to pay that much when you have means and ways to go around things and get stuff done. So we just sat and we brainstormed a couple of things that we have seen that we've done together. Also things that we've researched that you can do. But it's going to be a little cute episode. You know, everybody save a little coin.
Okay, let's get into it.
All right. So you guys know we always do an icebreaker beforehand. So we're going to go ahead and start with our icebreakers.
And we're working off our phones today.
Yeah, just for today. Don't worry about it.
So I'll start first. My icebreaker is, have you ever had to choose between bills?
Yeah. See, I always you can push the electric back a little bit. That's fine. You can skip a month or two on that one. If you're the type that can screen stuff from your phone or whatever, you can even not pay your little Wi-Fi bill a couple times if you want to, as long as your phone bill paid. But my rent, not negotiable. I pay that. There's no way. I pay that every month. Yeah, that's the only thing that is going to get paid regardless.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I choose between bills, it would be small bills I would be choosing in between.
My rent is always paid. No ifs, ands, or buts. If I can help it, that's the first thing coming out the account is the rent. Because you got to have somewhere. I could be in here in the dark. Yeah. That's fine. But I can't be outside in the dark. That's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. So, like I said, we came up with just a few topics. I'm pretty sure there's plenty.
Wait, you don't have an icebreaker?
I did have an icebreaker. Thank you. I did. Look at you, keeping me on track. That's why you need friends like that. They keep you on track. So, my icebreaker. What is something that you stopped buying this year to save money?
My kids just getting whatever they want at the grocery store.
My kid is not even a problem at the grocery store. It's me. When I go in there in a certain state of mind.
Well, you're never supposed to food shop when you're hungry.
I be real hungry because I be in a certain state of mind. So I try not to grocery shop like that anymore, because when you got the munchies, everything looks good. So my grocery bill that should have been like $110 for the couple things I did get turned into $180 because I picked up 7 other things trying to make a TikTok something that I saw online that looked real good because I'm in there tore up. So that's one way to save money. Don't do that. Because it's a shame. It is a shame the way that I can walk in there and my eyes are always bigger than my stomach. So I can go in there and be like, ooh, that ice cream look real good. And I get the ice cream. Then you walk down the cake aisle and I'll be like, ooh, the ice cream with the cake? Then I got the cake. Then I go down another aisle and I'm like, well, what else can I put with this? Because sprinkles and such. And now I came in here and made sundaes with $50 worth of ingredients I didn't have to spend. It's bad. It's real bad. And when you live in the house with other people that do that too, it goes from $20 to $30 to $40 of just snacks that we don't need. So don't go to the grocery store like that.
All right, guys. So our first money saving tip that we have is something that I personally stay consistent with, which is meal prepping. I found that meal prepping is very beneficial because one, I save a lot of money with not buying out to eat.
That's good.
Yes, I was about to say, like, that's the number one thing right there because, you know, like, fast food is high. And then sometimes my biggest thing with fast food is that I spend all this money on fast food and then don't eat it. Like, I don't like it. It's nasty.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, like, and it
That's the
seems to happen
worst.
to me each time that I eat fast food.
That's God telling you don't eat it.
Yeah, right.
I thought you learned your lesson last time you went to Popeyes and it wasn't good. Because that's usually what happens.
But I don't do it anymore. I usually just meal prep. I meal prep or I just eat my snacks. So how I usually meal prep is I make breakfast, but I only meal prep for breakfast like overnight oats. So you can only make those like 3 days at a time to eat. So I usually do that for breakfast every 3 days, but I consistently make my lunch and my dinner. You could do it however you want to. What I find is easiest for me so that it doesn't seem like it's nasty or I'm eating the same thing all week. Either do 2 meats and 2 sides and then a vegetable. So you could do, like, for prime example, chicken, a vegetable, and a side, or salmon, a vegetable, and a side.
That's good because the one thing that I noticed when I was doing, like when I consistently meal prep, because she meal preps more than I do, I'll give you that. I work from home, so like my schedule is a little bit different. So I have a little bit more flexibility to be able to, like, you know, if I take out chicken on one day and beef on another day, I can cook it at my leisure kind of. So I don't have to meal prep as much. But it is helpful for me to meal prep because one, it takes the guesswork out of what I'm cooking for dinner. Because it's, you know, I cook dinner almost every day. So, like, it takes the guesswork out of it. If I meal prep certain things and certain, like, the rice, I will cook a big thing of rice in the beginning of the week and we'll eat rice all week. One less thing I have to cook throughout the week, but also saves money on, hey, we just have to eat rice. Eat it as a bowl. Eat it just on the side. I might, the one time in TikTok, boy, if you're looking for some recipes, take it behind the TikTok. I made fried rice the other day, but it wasn't like regular fried rice. You freeze it first or put it in the refrigerator and then you slice it down and you bread it a little bit and you fry it. It's so good with like salmon on top of it. It's kind of like making one of those little salmon bowls with the crispy rice. Oh, girl, you gotta try that. But it was really good. But meal prepping is really a good way to save money because, like I said, it takes the guesswork out of it. Money and time. It takes the guesswork.
Because that's where another problem that I had into because I work so much during the week. It's like hard to...
Yeah.
So, shoot, if you have an easy job like me, you can take your meal prep to work because I meal prep at work.
She meal prep at work and I just be in here every couple... And we be on FaceTime having a ball. What you doing? At work meal prepping. I just made my ginger shots and dishes.
And I just did them last week.
She meal preps that too. Ginger shots, we do that for the week.
And I meal prep fruit bowls. I make my fruit bowls for the week too.
I started doing that where I would cut up the fruit first and then freeze it in individual like bags because I don't like berries and stuff, but everyone else in the house does. So I'll clean them, put them in bags to freeze them, and when it's time to blend them, I make them their own little like acai bowls. But I don't have to clean it that morning because that makes you not want to do it. If I have to get up every morning to wash the fruit, dry it off, I ain't gotta do none of that. It's already in the bag. Put that in the blender, blend it till it's thick, and pour it out. Have a ball. Put whatever y'all want on top of it. I did the hard work for y'all. The rest is easy. But I think another thing that helps with meal prepping too is like the fitness aspect of it because you get into the routine of it. And I know that's not what this episode is about, but that's one reason that we did start meal prepping the way we did was because we started the fitness journeys. And I haven't stuck to mine as much as you have. So kudos to you, homegirl, because my good sis went from hating a gym and didn't even know if she really hated it for real because she wouldn't go.
I don't even think it was more so that I hated it because before like all of y'all was in the gym, remember I was already in the gym when my sister used to go when she had her surgery. It was just so more so I just felt like I didn't have time for it. Like it was
she found the time now.
Yeah, I was about to say, and it's crazy because I literally still have the same schedule as I did when I was saying I just didn't have the time. It just wasn't. I also just think it wasn't something that I cared about. Like, it wasn't my thing. Like, that was all like y'all thing. That was you, Keisha, like, all like y'all do the gym. That wasn't like my thing.
She care now because homegirl be mad if she can't make it to the gym, okay? hurt her little hip and said, oh, I can't go another week without being at the gym. I said, your hip is falling off. What do you mean? Yes, you can. I would much rather you wait another week so that your hip can heal than
And
you
I was
go in
so
there.
nervous because today I like actually, because I went last week, but I didn't want to like really like test the waters yet because I was scared. But I did today because I was like, fuck, if I just keep waiting, then I'm not gonna do it. But I'm fine now. But I was fine then, and it hit me 2-3
Well, I
days
need
later.
you to be
So
fine
we
throughout
gonna
the
see.
rest of this. Did you take anything for it?
What?
You got any medicine left to take?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, get it together, homegirl, because I need you to have a hip.
Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see.
I need you to have a hip. Now, meal prepping will come back into play once we get to the last topic we have. But we figured we would do something that we each individually do all the time to be able to speak to in the reality of how it helps us. So meal prepping definitely saves us money. It saves us time. It saves aggravation. It takes the guesswork out of things. If you write down throughout the week what you're going to eat, even if you're not meal prepping it, at least write down what you plan to make throughout the week, so that saves you time too, so you're not thinking on the fly. Monday we said we was going to have this, Tuesday we're having this, Thursday we're having leftovers, whatever the case is. Write it down, and don't be afraid of leftovers, because meal prepping is technically leftovers that you just put away at all the same time.
No,
Technically. But another thing that we do, or that I do, is I coupon. And when I tell you, I be having a ball couponing. Okay, I download all my little apps, Dollar General. I don't do Family Dollar as much, but I'm pretty sure a lot of their deals are the same because they literally sell the same thing. If you go, only one store is brighter than the other. When you walk in Family Dollar, there's a clear difference when you walk in Dollar General. Dollar General is kind of like sad to me, but Dollar General, Walmart, not Walmart, the store that we're not supposed to be at.
They have coupons.
Yes. This one lady I watch will go and you know how if you go to that store and you buy like $30 or $40 worth of one type of brand of things, you'll get like a $25 gift card.
Get like a $5 gift
no,
card.
you be doing like sometimes I do like a $10 gift card, but what you do is you go on the Target app. You go in the Target app and you see what's on sale that matches whatever you get back, whatever you can use on it. This one lady, I'm gonna tag the people that I watch for couponing and stuff on TikTok in this video. Like, I'll link them below so you guys can follow them too. Because when I tell you they give you the formula, you don't even have to guess what coupons you need to do. This lady I watch, I go on TikTok and I type in Dollar General deals for this week, and they have like this coupon where it's 5 off of $25, but you can only use it on Saturday. This lady will give you the scenario of if you were to buy this detergent with these two Febreze small spaces and $15 worth of Gain products, she tells you exactly what coupon to clip. I have had it to where I'll send you the picture so we can insert it too. I had like $120 worth of stuff. I paid like $25 for all of it. Toilet paper, toothpaste, paper towels, plates, Febreze, the plugins, the small spaces, the Gain detergent, the all detergent. When I tell you, I got a stockpile in the cabinet right now. What's that? The dish soap, the Tide Pods that you can like wash your clothes with, the crystals that you put in there to wash your clothes with. When I tell you, I rack up. Now, I haven't gone in a couple Saturdays because I just don't have the physical space to do so. And I'm scared to stockpile all of that stuff in a storage unit because I know that sometimes storage units have like mice and stuff like that. And I don't want to take all my paper towels and stuff there and I go in there and the mice and ate my paper towels because I'm going to be fucking pissed. But there's so many things that you don't have to pay full price on. Even if you go to places like, I don't know where you all live, but if you have grocery stores like ShopRite, if you're not as health conscious when it comes to your food, you can go in there and ShopRite has deals where you can buy a bag of chicken wings. The chicken wings I think was like $4.99, but then you get a bag of carrots and ranch, and you can have you fry them chicken wings up, but you get the ranch and the carrots for free. If you just buy the bag of chicken wings, you have to be willing to look these things up and do a little bit of research. But if you just download these apps like I'm telling you to, you can go on any TikTok, anybody couponing TikTok, and they will tell you exactly what to do and exactly what to buy. When they have last year, I literally saved like over $1,000 on toilet paper and paper towels by itself, just from couponing. They have deals where you can go into Dollar General and get 2 things of the 20 count toilet papers, and that you stack coupons. So you get the 5 off of 25, plus you get $7 off of when you buy 2, and they're already on sale for $5 each. If you don't take advantage of this, you just like spending unnecessary money. And even I tell y'all, download the app. When I go in the store, I'll call y'all, send the funds, because I'm getting in line. You just got to add everything onto your phone. All the coupons, clip them. I put your number in. And I understand why they had shows like the extreme couponing shows like that, because it does give you like a little like dopamine rush when you get up there and your cart is at like $140 and you just do, and it all comes down and you're like, I just paid $11 for all that. And if you have more than one number, I can quadruple everything I buy and only pay like $40 for like $300 worth of stuff if you do it the right way. It's worth it. And it's nothing to be embarrassed about, because everybody is couponing now. I used to watch the like extreme couponing show and be like, yo, like, this is OD. Like, this is crazy. You see these people with these big behind rooms. This side has nothing but toilet paper. This side got nothing. I understand it now, because also you get to be a blessing to other people when you're able to do stuff like that. Because I watch this one lady, all she does, her family is well off enough to where she can coupon, and she's saving a whole bunch of money. Like, she's a stay-at-home mom, but that's her contribution. Well, I'm not paying full price for all the food and stuff we're getting because I'm couponing. So now I'm saving my husband money, or whoever she's with, that person money. It really does help your household if you are able to consistently do it, because then you'll just see how much you're saving. At the end of the year, I literally counted everything. I saved $1,000 on toilet paper and paper towel.
That's really good.
Use that to pay something else off or add it to something else. But whatever you're doing with it, but saving $1,000 sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's really good.
It sounds amazing to me. But this lady, instead of using it for her house, like she does use it for her house stuff, but she makes baskets like for shelters, for like moms that are moving into the shelter. And if it's going to be like, you know how they have like long-term stay shelters where you can stay there and you have kids or whatever. She has partnered with different shelters to make baskets. So she uses the things that she coupons, the toilet paper, paper towels, the stuff to wash the clothes with, toothpaste, and feminine products, so you can get coupons for stuff like that. And she gifts them baskets when they move into the shelters. So even if you are using it for your household, but you can also be a blessing to other people, because you're thinking smart. Like, that's one thing that we always want to do, is give back and learn how to give back in other ways. And when I saw her doing that, I said, oh, this is perfect. Once I get my stockpile to the point where I'm able to give the way, I would love to do something like that, because my good sis over here has a very good idea that she wants to do. And think of how much you would save if we was doing that. Come on now. Y'all just got to be willing to put the pride aside, man. Go click them coupons. Go get in that line. Put the number in. Do all that. Because trust me, it's worth it. It is completely worth it to save that. I've never in my life saved $1,000 on toilet paper towel. When I saw that, I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to keep doing this. Yeah. And then you download things like, there's an app called Rakuten or Ibotta, where you take a picture of your receipt. And if there was a coupon that store didn't honor or didn't get, they give you money back for shopping at these stores. And then you could cash that out and use it somewhere. Y'all guys just got to look. Do your research. Do your research, because the money saving tips are there. But that's why we're here, to show you different ways to do it. And then whatever works for you take from this video, do it. But don't be afraid to do it, because the world we live in now, everything's only going to keep going up. Rent high. Like I said, gas, I looked the other day, gas was $4.19. $4.19. I'll walk.
It's almost at $5, and that's
I will walk. Like, get a bike. The way gas looking, carpool, that's another way to save money. I better carpool. Everybody drop the kids off on a different day of the week or something. I don't really know to tell you.
All right, so lastly, our final thing that we have found that is great with saving money is buying things in bulk. And buying things in bulk together.
Yes. It is one of we just recently started doing this one. So
Should we do like first buying in bulk and then, because you could do either or, because you could buy in bulk by yourself.
So we could just tie it in together, because we could say, well, buying in bulk, but one of the best ways that we found of buying in bulk is buying in bulk and splitting the cost.
All right, well, go ahead. We into it. I was going to say we still talking, so.
So definitely buying in bulk is a way to save money, but when you buy in bulk and split that cost,
yeah, it's even cheaper.
Let me tell you, we just started doing this and it worked amazing. Now there is a couple of different stores that you could go to do this. So quick story. We had been discussing what store we wanted to do this at. We had looked at buying a whole cow, half a cow, quarter cow, so we could split that. We had looked at buying like meat in bulk, but then we said, you know what? Let's dig a little deeper. We ended up one day, we was like, you know what? Go on TikTok, we saw this girl do Costco Business Center, and we looked up how far it was from us. It said, what, an hour? 2 hours?
It's like an hour and 45.
About an hour 45. I know me, it's about 2 hours because I was going to have to stop and get me a snack. So it would have took us about 2 hours to get there. And that's fine. The drive was not the issue that day. It was the time that we had. By the time she got to me, it was like 3 o'clock. By the time we would have got up there, it would have been 5. And we would not have had enough time to walk around to sufficiently look at the store the way we wanted to, because you could walk in regular Costco and get overwhelmed of what's going on in there. So I could just imagine walking to the business center and seeing all of the bulk items like that. I would have lost my mind. We wouldn't have been able, it would have been too much. So we ended up looking at places that were closer to us, and we found Restaurant Depot. Don't make the mistake we did and go to Restaurant Equippers, because they are two different things. But Restaurant Depot
was that what it was?
That's what it was. Restaurant Equippers, which is a kind of like that restaurant store we saw that's over there. I guess they kind of sell the same thing. But Restaurant Depot, you can go to if you have a business license. You will need a business license if you want to continue to shop there. At least one person that goes there has to have the business license. You can get day passes. But I don't know how many times they'll let you go in there just for a day pass. Like, I'm pretty sure they write your name down and stuff like that. But if you all go as a group, about 5 of y'all.
You got about 5 good times.
Y'all got about 5 good day passes before you got to do it. However, the membership is free. If one of you has a business, the membership is free. So she was able to sign up that day because I didn't have any of my stuff on me. So she was able to sign up that day. We went up there. You take your paperwork. You have to have your physical paper. They'll let you shop that first day if you don't have it, but you do have to take the physical paper back up there.
And that's also how they give you your card.
Yeah, to activate the card, because you're going to get a card like you do when you go to Sam's Club or BJ's or whatever like that, because it is an exclusive club, I guess. But even that store is kind of overwhelming if you don't have a lot of time to walk around and effectively look at everything. We went with a list, so we knew what we were doing, and we kind of had a roundabout idea of how much each thing cost. But when you walk in, you're going to get you a big old dolly, metal dolly, and you're going to walk in, take a jacket, and don't go with no kids if you can help it. If you can help it, because they make you sign a waiver for anyone that's under a certain age, because they have the big things on top of the shelves and stuff. So if anything falls, they don't want to be liable for squishing your kids. So if you don't have to take them, don't take them, but you're going to have to sign a waiver if you do. And you can't take kids if you only have a day pass. You have to have a membership in order to take kids. Yeah, you have to have a membership to take kids. But now that we got all the logistics out the way, when you walk in, you're going to be like, oh, wow, this is a lot of stuff. They have a cold section. We went in there with a list. We knew meat was our top priority. It was going to be meat because we each have family to feed. She meal preps, so it just made the most sense for us to go do this. When we walked in there, boxes of chicken. If you eat halal meat, they have halal. Pork, beef. I saw we had lamb.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because they got the different type of seafood.
When you walk into the back of where the cold section is, they have fish in tanks that you can pick your fish that you want. They sell things by the bulk as far as seafood. You can get the really big boxes of snow crab legs, lobster tails, and you can get those in bulk too if you do a lot of seafood boils at your house or whatever. If you're having a family event, go there and get them crab legs because it's worth it. It was like 30, 40 pounds of crab legs for $200. If you go to ShopRite and buy crab legs, by the pound, it's $15.99 by the pound on a regular day. So you get 5 or 6 pounds, they're already at $100. And when you can go to Restaurant Depot and your whole family could split $213 for 20 pounds of snow crab leg. It's so worth it. But we went for practical foods that time. We ended up getting chicken wings, chicken breast, ground beef, salmon, broccoli, and then we got like miscellaneous things, cups, what else? Toilet paper.
It was the butter.
Butter. And because rice. And a big 50-pound bag of rice. Because it is meant for restaurant purposes, all your portion sizes are going to be big. Mm-hmm. Now you can buy certain things just by the bag or the unit, and they have a price. It'll show you how much it is for the unit, how much it is for the case. Each case of chicken we bought was about $50 for 40 pounds of whatever it was. A little less, a little more. Chicken wings, I think, ended up being like $45 for the box. The salmon was 60 something for the box.
No, I thought it was 40.
No, the salmon was 60. But it was okay because we had, how many fillets apiece?
Like 20, 21.
It was a lot of salmon between us. I still have salmon left.
Yeah.
And we did this weeks ago, like weeks and weeks ago. So, I recently went in with my cousin a couple days ago just so she could get the idea of it. And I split a couple things with her, but not nearly as much as we did. But they also have the really big boxes of like Lay's, the small Lay's chips. Mm-hmm. Me and my cousin ended up getting a lot of snackish things. So they have veggie spring rolls. They have dumplings and different things like that. You can just get the bag or you can get the
whole case.
The whole case. And we opted for whole case because
it makes sense.
Yeah, she's a coach for like flag football and different things like that. So there are days where she takes snacks and stuff to her team. So that was a good way for her to also save money if she buys it in bulk. I think together, me and my cousin spent like $680 something. We didn't split that one evenly this time because most of the big items were hers, but I spent about $200, which still got me a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. The things that we didn't get to see last time, girl, they have like, I know you don't drink a lot of juice, but like the Turkey Hill individual juices that you can get from like Heritage or something that you pay like $2 for, 8 of them for $6.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
So it's really worth it to go look at things to buy in bulk. But if you have someone that you trust and that you eat like similarly with, you could definitely split the cost. It's so worth it because our bill came to what, three something, and that was like I said, 3 cases of meat, chicken wings, the chicken breast, the salmon, the big thing of broccoli, and even that was kind of worth it too though, because if you gonna go to ShopRite, you get a smaller-ish bag of broccoli. The bag was kind of airy. We both literally was like, oh, I cooked the broccoli last night. She was like, me too. And she was like, but I was like, it did seem a little light in the pack, right? And she was like, yeah, but you get 12 of them in the case. And the case is only
like 6, right?
$20 something. So you get 6 a piece, but it is a nice size. If you're like me and you feed your dog the way you feed your kids, then that's a good place to go to, because I ended up getting the chicken breast.
Yeah, it was a lot.
If you don't believe like the hormone free, I don't know to tell y'all because I don't really know what kind of chicken breast this was, because that thing was big. It was 2 like big head-sized chicken breasts together, and we were able to cut it down. After we got the meat and bought it, we came back to my house. We set up the table. We put the tablecloth down, and we put music on, and we just sat and cleaned chicken and seasoned chicken.
But I would suggest you guys to do that like when you first get home. Don't put it in like the freezer.
Yeah, don't put it away and try. You need to do it right away so that it doesn't start to go bad.
Invest in a vacuum sealer.
That's another way to save money. Put a little bit of money out now to do it. Get that vacuum sealer, y'all, because it works. I have still got some meat up there. I still got some chicken left. A couple pieces.
I think I have wings left.
I
definitely have chicken breast left.
I have chicken breast left, and I have 1 thing of wings left. And that's what and then when my cousin and I
same.
just went, we bought another box of chicken wings. So I have 2 bags of chicken wings to separate. Like, don't wait to do what I'm doing now. I had to put it in the refrigerator for a day, and I'm about to clean it today and put everything away because I just physically did not have the space. So when you leave, I need you to take a couple of things with you out my freezer because I need a little bit of space. But I'm going to put it in a bag and write my name on it. I don't mind if you use it, but you know.
Girl.
But we bought so much food last time that I'm not worried about her touching the chicken I'm about to put in there now.
Yeah, I was about to say,
because
I have
so
a lot
much
of
food, y'all. Now, another thing that you can invest in to save money later on down the line, deep freezer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting ready to go out today and look for one. I know what you said, but I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm running out of space. Like, buying in bulk is good until you don't have the space to put it. But if your family is snackers, go in there and get you some big boxes of Doritos and Lay's. We got a real big box of
like 50.
Yeah, I think it might have been 60 in there. I gotta ask her. But it's a really big box, and I know she was okay with getting it because she said it was less than ShopRite. So if you have like a vending machine business or whatever, you can go in there and do that. But the way that these kids be eating nowadays, this is the vending machine. Like, and the juices, the yogurts, if you're really big, like she said, she like meal preps. But this is where the meal prepping ties back in, because the stuff that you're getting in bulk, you should not have to go out and buy any meat. Mm-hmm. If you're doing this the correct way, I would say don't split it any more than 3 ways.
Yeah, because it got to be like
it's got to be worth it.
Yeah, it got to be worth it.
It's got to be worth it. So if you're getting, you might have to get 2 boxes of chicken wings to split between the 3 of you. But if you're getting 80 pounds of chicken wings, you can split that 3 ways and still, each of you get like 24 pounds of chicken wings, 23 pounds of chicken wings. That's a lot of chicken. That's a lot of chicken.
Yeah, because shoot, since you said you already went, I'm gonna have to buy me some chicken.
But once I get my deep freezer, girl, don't worry, I got the space then. I have the space to go and make something shake for you, because we're definitely going back. We have to go back. It just doesn't make sense to keep going to ShopRite to buy 1 or 2 packs of chicken for $10 a piece when I can just do $40. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, it's $40. I can give you $20 and we got 20 pounds of chicken. Why am I wasting? It's just not making sense. So get you a group of people that you trust, that you can do this with. Y'all can do it quarterly. Every 4 months, we go and get a whole bunch of chicken together. Depending on how many people you have in your family, you may just be able to do this by yourself. But either way, it makes the most sense. Now, Costco Business Center and Restaurant Depot, their prices were comparable. What we will do, we'll make 2 separate videos. It may not be a full episode like this, but we'll do maybe like a quick little mini vlog for the day where we'll take a trip up to Costco Business Center, because like I said, it's about an hour and 45 minutes away from us, so we can turn that into a whole day worth of something. And we'll do like a little price comparison. In a couple months, we'll go back to Restaurant Depot and compare the prices for that to see which one makes more sense. But to me, they were pretty similar.
Much the same, yeah.
The only thing I think might be a little different about Costco Business Center is you get samples when you walk around.
Well, what you trying to get the sample of?
Whatever they got.
It wasn't like anything.
Costco got some good samples.
No, but I'm saying like a Restaurant Depot, they didn't really.
I'm just saying that's like the advantage, I think, is like Costco's a little bit more fun. You get to walk around and see different stuff. You know, Costco sell everything: beds, cars, caskets. You get to walk around and see a whole bunch of stuff at Costco. Restaurant Depot, you got to go in there just with a plan and come in and go out, and don't go when it's too close to closing, because they holler at you.
Yeah, like they do be. Like,
they be in there,
which rightfully so. I get it. It's time to close.
5:45. We about to close.
It's time to close, right. So I get it.
But the last time I went with my cousin, there was people walking in literally at like 5:57, and they wasn't saying nothing to them. But about 10 minutes in, they was like, all right, y'all, we gotta go. Let's go. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. You can get juices for your kids. If you have like a mobile bar business, or if you're really big on entertaining, you can go there and they got the big things of the margarita salt. They got the mixes in there. You can buy just the case or whatever the case is. I see why people who have restaurants, it makes sense to buy it in bulk. But split it with your friend. Go in there and get the meat. Feed your family. Watch your bill. If you coupon, for your toilet paper and different stuff like that, and your dish detergent and your soap, and then you go and split the cost of the food, the money that you just save not having to go put out all that money to buy toilet paper and paper towel just gets cycled back into your money that you're splitting to go get your food, and you're still saving. There's so many ways that you can save money, y'all. This is one of the best ways that we found. Split the cost. Just go buy it in bulk now. Split the cost. Get you a little deep freezer. You might got to put a little money up front, but it's so worth it, y'all. It's literally the best thing that we've come across. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm not about to keep going to ShopRite, get my little packs of chicken and say, no. Going to the freezer now because I got ShopRite at home.
Where it's worth it.
I got ShopRite at home. But my good sis here has her Mommy's Essentials. If you do not know what Mommy's Essentials is, go ahead, let us know what it is real quick.
Mommy's Essentials is basically just, I'm actually about to do the paperwork so that it could be an actual nonprofit, but it's just a nonprofit organization.
And then you can also take that when you go up there, and it's tax-free, baby. The stuff
well,
that we
I gotta fill out that form.
That's fine.
First.
But then you got that tax exempt, okay?
Yeah, I did read into that though. But Mommy's Essential is a non-profit organization. I'm so tired, y'all. Bear with me. It's a non-profit organization that I came up with that's basically just giving. I'm giving back. My target focus is mainly like babies and like clothes and things like baby essentials for like mothers and children. But I did just venture off and plan something else. I don't really want to like promote it because I've had to, like I did the registration and stuff. So I'm doing a food drive, but it's kind of like closed off to the public. I selected 30 people and it will be for them. God willing, one day I'll be able to do one where it's open to the public, but yeah.
So that is another good reason why we found Restaurant Depot, because that is where we're going to go to get all this food. She has roped me into cleaning chicken, cleaning and separating. Well, not, are we cleaning or just separating?
Probably just separating.
That sounded better.
Yeah, because they might turn around and just clean it again. So
right.
Probably just
separating chicken.
it.
But if y'all seen how long it took us to clean and separate these 40 pounds of chicken wings plus these 40 pounds of chicken breast and the ground beef, y'all.
But the ground beef wasn't bad.
Yeah, ground beef wasn't bad. It was the chicken, because we cleaned, we soaked, cleaned, and then seasoned our chicken, and then had to vacuum seal all of it. Vacuum seal and label everything. So that took.
I got a label maker now, so.
You ain't told me nothing.
Oh, I mean, because we didn't go back to the store yet to be able to use it.
Well, just know that we will be.
But I was about to say I got one because it'll make it easier.
We will be. Because writing on every single package, I mean, we literally had like over 100 packages of meat in here. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. Table was full. And we had enough that we were able to, even at that time, give meat away.
Yeah.
I was able to give some to my mom, so she had enough. She was able to give some to somebody else's mom so that they had enough, just because, times is hard. So yeah, Restaurant Depot is where we're going to be getting a lot of the food from for that. So like I said, she roped me into cleaning and separating chicken that day. But because I love her and I love the mission and her heart for wanting to give back and be a part of something greater outside of, just what we're doing with the podcast and things like that, I have graciously decided to donate my time. And I'm also going to help with some of the food. So I pledge that to you as well, that I'm putting in on some of the food, so that way it's not such a strenuous strain, because she's doing this from her own pockets. And I've seen the what goes into this for her. I've seen the time and the energy. She's done drives where she's given out different products. You can come and pick out diapers, gently used clothes, playpens, boppy pillows, baby soap, things for mom, things for babies. And I mean, each one was like a major success. The first one she did at her place, and we were in there. We made it work because it wasn't supposed to be there, was it?
Hot. No.
It wasn't supposed to be at her place the first time, but she did a pivot and she made it work. We was in there separating clothes, and was over here, diapers was over here, this was over here, people was coming in. You walk in a circle, you get your stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. But she allowed people to come into her, and these were people that she did not know. People that she had no type of relation with prior to not everyone, she knew some of them, but like there were people that she had no relation to prior to that were able to come and get things. And even outside of the drive, if there was someone who needed something, I could send them to her because she had the means, and she would go to her storage and, what size? So I can go into storage and look through different things. So like the heart of gold. So like, anytime she needs help with something like this, I'm always going to say yeah. I shouldn't have said that out loud, but I'm always going to say yeah, because, it's for a good cause. And not everyone has the means to go out and just spend $300, $400, $500 on baby stuff.
It is expensive.
Like diapers. I don't even know how much diapers cost now because my baby been out of diapers for a long time.
Our case is $40. Yes, it comes like chicken.
I feel like it was about 40-ish, maybe.
And it depends on the size.
I felt like it was maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, it varies. But just about, because she was born what year?
13 years ago, 2012.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably maybe like 30 then.
I remember paying like 30-something-ish dollars, I think, for diapers. I use Love's. So I don't know. I think it was a little cheaper anyway. But I didn't have any issues with her. But I know one time I used, what was it? Huggies tore my baby up.
But it's weird because Huggies was fine for my daughter, but Huggies was bad for my son.
Yeah, it tore my baby up. Love's, I didn't have no problem. And I guess if I ever decide anymore,
so I had to do Pampers for Kane.
I'll see how it goes from there.
It's expensive.
My lifestyle is a little different now than when I had her. Like I'm not rich or anything like that, but I now, I got a little. I could do a little more than what I did before when she was a baby.
You don't want to keep spending money on diapers.
No, but I'll be couponing. I coupon.
Yeah, I was going to say, because they do have those.
Yeah, but there's I don't know. I think the type of diapers I want to buy, I can't coupon. But the money I'm saving from couponing, I can go get them. I want to do the Honest brand. I love things like Honest and, the clean brands. I like those. I'll go to Trader Joe's and get diapers. So the money I'm saving couponing, I'll be getting the expensive diapers with, because I don't know, now that I'm a little older, and the person that I'm with, if we have kids, you know how she is. So we might be using cloth diapers. I don't know. You know how she get down. You can't even
polyester and cotton and shit.
Yeah, we put 100% cotton loincloth. Having to go outside and wash it by hand with homemade detergent. So I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. But yes, guys, there are many ways to save money. There are ways to not feel like the world is crumbling in on you, at least in certain ways. It doesn't have to be starving for food. It doesn't have to be not being able to afford different toilet paper. Yes, you can. You can. There's ways out there. And if you're local, we can't help everybody. But if there is something that you need right away, if it's toilet paper, paper towels, whatever, and I have the means to do so, hit me up. I got you on a couple packs. You need something to wash your clothes with, I got you on a couple packs. If you want to just get into a group chat, I'm even willing to start that. We can start a WhatsApp or something like that, because I don't want to give everybody my personal number. But if you are down to do like a couponing WhatsApp, I'll be willing to put the deals that I find every week inside the group chat. And you guys just got to just if I do all the heavy lifting, just download the app and put it in there, go in there, get your stuff and go. I don't even mind doing the heavy lifting for people because someone else is doing it for me. So I can pass the knowledge on and information. If you guys are willing to do that, we can set that up. I will advertise that on the socials and things like that. My good sis over here, if you need some baby, you still got stuff in there?
Yeah, I don't know what I have in here, but
baby, anything that we can grab quickly. You need in an emergency situation. Don't be afraid to reach out. Like I said, she got a heart of gold. So if you need something for that baby and it's in that storage, she will find
It's
a way
all
to get it
yours.
and get it to you. Are you still accepting donations?
Yeah, cause my drive for like the baby stuff won't be until December, cause I'm gonna make it like a
A Christmas type thing.
like, yeah.
So you have up until October-ish, November-ish to get donations in if you would like to. Are you doing monetary donations or are you just taking like physical items?
No, it doesn't. Both. It doesn't matter.
So we will drop everything down in the description below for you guys to donate if you would like to. You can reach out to us on the pages and DM us on the page if you need, like I said, an emergency situation. We got you. If we can, we got it. Baby clothes, food, whatever. Hit us up. If we're able to, we'll definitely do that for you.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for the next food drive because like she said, this one is full, or the families that she was able to do this time, but it will not be the only one. I'm sure this will not be the only one that she, takes the time out to do. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you for sitting with us, guys. We know, again, it's been a little bit since we put out an episode, but we are here. We are trying. Life just starts lifing, and then, I gotta let her take a nap. My girl over here tired, so I gotta let her take a nap because
But I showed up.
She showed up, and that's what it's about: showing up for each other and showing up for you guys. Maybe we can start doing some more vlogs for you guys, so that way it doesn't just have to always be us just sitting here talking in front of you. Like I said, the art show.
It's time for us to bring some guests on.
We are gonna do that. We are gonna do that. We just need to. Maybe we won't do it here. We'll find somewhere that we can go sit and talk to people, and then go from there. But maybe we'll, like I said, do some vlogs, so it's not just us sitting here talking to you. The art show was our first adventure with Together We Thrive, so maybe we can start doing some more things like that.
I like that.
Go to different museums, so it could be like a like a mommy's day out type thing. Take you guys with us as we go sit and just go enjoy life with each other, with you guys, with our children. You've seen the little ones run back and forth, so eventually we will have my daughter come on, her daughter come on, and we'll sit and talk to them and ask some different questions. So we have different ideas and topics for you guys coming up. We just got to sit down and do some more brainstorming because we want to make sure that when we give it to you, we give it to you right.
Yeah.
And maybe that will be one where we maybe take them out to go eat and we'll sit and talk to them. So that way, they're out having fun. And we can just ask them questions because these kids get honest with you. These kids get honest with you.
Yes, they really do.
Sometimes too honest, but they get honest with you. So yeah, we'll start doing some vlogs for you guys. Get some stuff together for y'all. But
sounds like a plan.
Go out there and save some money, y'all. Go out there and save some money. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thank you for sitting with us.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all.